Everyone told you that retirement was the finish line, the moment you'd finally kick back and let the money roll in while you sip something cold on a porch somewhere. But what if the whole idea of passive income in retirement is one of the biggest financial myths you've been sold? We love the word passive. It sounds like freedom, like money working harder than you do, like finally winning the game after decades of grinding. The uncomfortable truth is that almost every income stream you've been promised in retirement comes with strings, maintenance, headaches, and sometimes a full second job in disguise. Let's take rental properties first, because this one gets sold like a dream at every financial seminar, from here to wherever you are right now. You own the building, a tenant pays you every month, and you do nothing except nobody mentions the 3 a.m. calls about burst pipes, the evictions, the vacancies, or the roof that decides to retire before you do. Dividend stocks sound cleaner, right? Just own shares, collect checks, repeat forever. But markets don't care about your retirement timeline, and anyone who watched their dividend portfolio get slashed in 2008 or 2020 knows that passive income can go very quiet very fast when the economy decides to have a moment. Annuities get pitched as the golden ticket you hand over a lump sum and a company promises to pay you forever. Simple, no effort, pure passive. What they don't always tell you up front is the fees buried inside, the surrender charges if you need your money early, and the inflation erosion that turns your guaranteed income into something worth meaningfully less 20 years down the road. Now here's the real irony. The people who genuinely achieve passive income in retirement are usually the ones who spent years actively building, managing, and refining systems long before they stopped working. Passive is almost always the reward at the end of an active process, not a switch you flip on the day you hand in your badge. History backs this up too. Retirees in the 1970s who thought bond ladders were set it and forget it got absolutely humbled by inflation running into the double digits. And it's one of those lessons that sounds abstract until it's your purchasing power that's disappearing. Every generation gets to learn some version of this lesson, just wearing different clothes. The psychological piece matters enormously here, because there's a dangerous complacency that comes from believing income will just arrive without attention. Studies consistently show that retirees who stay even modestly engaged with their financial picture, reviewing, adjusting, rebalancing, preserve wealth significantly better than those who truly go hands-off and hope for the best. Here's a misconception worth killing directly. Passive income doesn't mean zero work. It means work done up front or work done in smaller, more manageable doses over time. Even a well-structured index fund portfolio requires rebalancing, tax loss harvesting, withdrawal strategy, and regular review. Calling that passive is like calling a garden low maintenance because you only water it twice a week. The practical lesson from every successful long-term retiree comes down to diversification of income streams, not the fantasy of one perfect passive source. Social Security, a small rental, dividends, maybe part-time consulting together, they create resilience. And no single disruption can take the whole system down at once. What actually protects retirees isn't finding the most passive income source. It's building a system sized correctly for their real lifestyle costs, with appropriate buffers, reviewed consistently, and never over-leveraged on conviction in any single vehicle. Discipline in sizing your exposure to any one income stream is worth 10 times more than picking the perfect asset. Philosophically, the most content retirees we see aren't the ones who escaped all financial responsibility. They're the ones who redesigned their relationship with money management into something lighter, more intentional, and proportionate to their life. Retirement isn't a full stop, it's a slower, wiser gear. If you go in with clear eyes, knowing that some active participation is always part of the deal, you'll never be blindsided when your passive income stream asks something of you, and you'll actually enjoy the process more because it's on your terms. Preparation doesn't ruin the dream, it protects it. Whether you're years away from retirement or standing right at the edge of it, the goal is to build income systems that are as close to effortless as realistically possible, and knowing the difference between the marketing version and the real version is where that journey starts. And if you want help building that foundation through real estate investing, connecting with the right contractors, or finding lenders who understand your goals, check out our links in the description below.